Hello, boss tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Terraria, the story of Blue Cloud, for Terraria 1.1 anyway, with me, BlueAnkylo. So, how you folks doing? I'm doing good. I have spent a fair bit of time off camera, both gathering Flames of the Abyss and fighting those two bosses a few extra times, namely the Abyss and the Dark Cloud version. I tried to fight those two enough, so I finally beat them. And you probably won't be too happy with me, but the way I'll show you the way I beat Dark Cloud. I fought him at least a dozen times, and I lost. I couldn't even get close to killing him. So I'll show you my secret. It's a great secret. Alright. Come here, Dark Cloud. Come stand underneath me and get stabbed to death. No, no, no. Every now and then he jumps up like that. But most of the time, okay, mostly you're supposed to stay underneath that house. Okay, now that the camera's on, you're not behaving. Bad Dark Cloud. Get under the house. Okay, this time it's gonna work. You just... Okay, make sure you don't summon more. Okay, never mind. Apparently, now that I'm recording, I fought him like 4 times in a row and never had a problem. Or more than that, like 4 or 5 times in a row, and I never had a problem with him. Get under the house. Okay, well, I swear, I had a little trick that worked really well against him, where I would stand right there and he would stay underneath me and I would just kill him, and he would not move. Of course, as soon as the camera's on, everybody gets shy and he decides he doesn't want to behave anymore. Seriously, guys, like, really. Anyway, there was a trick to killing him, and I don't know how you're supposed to kill him with melee anyway, legitimately. Like, I can't even get him halfway dead fighting him like out here in the open. Like, he just confuses you and stuns you and makes it so you can't move, and then you die, and it just... I don't know, I tried many times. The reason I have so many Dark Souls is because I actually killed him in this one spot over and over again. It just... I don't know. As soon as I start recording, things go badly. Okay, let's show the viewers what I was talking about earlier. No, you're not allowed to climb up there. I know that is the spot I stood in. I am 100% sure. Get in the house. There. Now stay in the house. Stand right there. Okay, this is it. That's what we gotta do. This is how you're supposed to show people. Good blue. Good dark. Dark Cloud. Good Dark Cloud. You just stay there for a little bit longer. No, no, a little bit longer. No, no, get back in the house. Back in the house. Yeah, sometimes he hits you anyway, but most of his attacks are blocked by the walls. There we go. Good Dark Cloud. Oh no, a little bit longer. No, that's a barrel white. What? No, wait, wait, wait. That's a barrel white nemesis. That's the problem there. Okay, how close is he? Well, we got him 3/4 dead before some other random monster showed up to cause trouble. Come on, you gotta die. There we go. Okay, come on. 2 seconds. Get off. Get off. Oh, I can't move again. I can't jump. As soon as you can't fly, things go very poorly. For me, anyway. I don't know. Maybe you guys know tricks, but for me, once I can't actually get out of the way, I can't fight this guy. Come on, just a little bit longer. A little bit longer. Die, 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 die. Yes! Alright, so that was with cheese. If you want to fight him without cheese, I wish you good luck. But this is what you get. You get some humanity. I got that from the white thing. You get a few pieces of humanity and one of these rings. Dusk Crown Ring. So the magic crown-shaped ring was once granted to Princess Dusk of Uelsile upon her birth. The ring stone doubles magic damage, reduces mana use by 50%, and boosts magic crit by 50%, but at the cost of one half max HP. So, oh, I did that. So it would have been easier if I actually had my shield on for all that. Oh well. But yeah, so that's kind of an interesting little item. Now there is an upgrade for it, which makes it still have half HP, but you at least have life regen, so I don't know, that might be worth upgrading. Definitely a magic-oriented ring, anyway. So, that would have been slightly easier if I'd actually been wearing my shield, that's true. Now, the other thing was, so after learning how to cheese that boss, then I decided, okay, well, if I can kill him, then we're going to fight the Blight too. The problem with the Blight is I literally had him down to like 40, 50,000 out of 300,000. 5, 6, at least 6 times, I'd say. And then he just despawns. just like you saw on the last episode, I'd fight him and fight him and fight him and dodge, and I could do a pretty good job of getting him down. Sometimes he'd kill me, but most of the time I could get him down. It's very random. It depends on his pattern. If he likes to shoot lots of missiles at you, you'll probably die. But if you can get him in that slowly following you backwards mode, you can take him down 100,000 HP in one phase like that. And if he does, one of the times he did that like 3 times in a row, and I nearly killed him just in one shot in the first 30 seconds. Kind of like the Atreides fight. Depends on what he randomly does, and he can be really easy. Or he can be near to impossible. Anyway, point was, I nearly killed him over and over and over and over again, and I was just about ready to quit. Because he just kept despawning. He just left. I don't know what I was doing wrong or if it's just a bug. But it wasn't like I was far away. It'd be like I could see him and he just disappeared. And then the music would play and it would be game over. So that was really frustrating me. So I'm not going to show him on camera anymore. I've wasted enough time fighting the Blight. I killed him once. You got 4 souls of Blight. And from what I can tell, that's all I need. I need 1 for each item that it can craft. And that's good enough. And he also dropped a, well, a laser. The demonic divine spark. Yeah, that's the demonic life spark. I think the main thing is to use it to fly super fast. I don't know. And that, remember, that was with me with the beholder shield equipped. It would last even longer without that. Because the beholder shield adds plus 70% mana cost. So, it's basically free without that, as far as I can tell. So you can fly with it if you want. This is pretty insane, really. It actually doesn't do very much damage by default. Like, this is only doing 158. I tried it against a couple bosses. It's kind of lame like that. So I obviously need, well, and that's counting the double, of course. So it needs perhaps this ring, maybe. That brings up to 300. It doubles it, basically. Maybe something else. I don't know. If I went full magic boost, maybe I could get up to 500 damage. Then it might be pretty good. I don't know. So anyway, that's those 2 bosses down. I feel a little bit bad for having to cheese Dark Cloud, but literally, seriously, guys, I fought him at least him a dozen times, probably more than a dozen times, and he just killed me every time instantly, basically. So I'm kind of done with him. Anyway, that covers Hellkite. And I am going to sell the extra one of those. Hellkite plus Dark Cloud plus the Blight. That leaves, I think, 3 more. And I still have no idea how I was supposed to get 300 topaz. There may be some chest somewhere in the world that has 300 topaz in it. I don't know where it is. So I might have to cheat those in for one of my boss fights because I don't know where to go. The good news is I have a few more Guardian Souls because I did kill Dark Cloud a few times, like I said. Although I feel a little bit bad. They're slightly cheesed, cheese whiz and toast. So what should I do here? Let's throw away some of this stuff. I'm never gonna wear that junk. Can I not put any cursed souls in there? Oh, I moved them, right. I used some and then, yeah, okay. Well, I don't want to lose my cursed souls. I definitely don't want to lose souls of Blight. Now, one of the things I can craft is my beholder shield. Let's go do it. Isunatome plus Soul of Atreides plus 100 Fallen Stars. Hopefully I have 100 Fallen Stars. So that's the main thing. The main upgrade for today is the new upgraded shield. What was I saying? I needed 100 stars, Suna, the old shield, and a Soul of Atreides, and 100 Fallen Stars. Okay, no problem. And I do have a ton of Dark Souls after all of that. So, that's good. Okay, so I think I have Fallen Stars. I think I saved some. Pretty sure I saved some. Yeah, I got lots. Good, no problem. New shield time, guys. Hooray for us. Alright. Oh, look at the fancy sparkle effects. Isn't that nice? So yeah, 2 more bosses done. I think maybe 2 or 3 left, basically. I think 3 left, actually. So, just for interest's sake, we're switching from, what does it say? How much defense? 60 defense plus 8 melee damage and really bad for everything else to even a little bit slower, but 80 defense, so it's got 20 more defense. Apparently, immunity to almost all debuffs, and makes your ranged magic even worse. So a little bit slower, a little bit more melee damage. Oh well, I will take it. I think if you're going to play melee, you're probably supposed to have that equipped. I mean, I was finding even with the Beholder Shield 1, a lot of debuffs were hitting me when I was fighting those last couple bosses. So I'm hoping that maybe now it won't be so bad. In fact, maybe I'll test it out again. I don't really intend on killing him, but let's just try it out. Let's have a quick look with Dark Cloud. I'm sure he'll kill me instantly, but maybe some of his debuffs that always confuse me and cause problems, maybe they won't be so bad now. So let's just have a quick look. So what happens? Oh, that's good. Generally, everything he does causes debuffs, so maybe this is the shield you needed. I suppose if you could kill the Blight first, you could have that before you fought Dark Cloud. Oh yeah, hardly any debuffs. Now I still have a couple here. I've got no flying, I'm stunned. Oh, that's Dark Cloud guy, or Crystal Cloud. Crystal Knight, whatever they're called. But yeah, usually he's got way more debuffs that cause problems. I'm betting that anything Isuna can cure, I'm immune to now, because I had to incorporate Isuna. So, you know, that's better. I still don't think I could kill this guy, honestly. I can't fly and heal, and he's just, I mean, I've almost got him halfway down, and I'm dead. So, that was fun, you know. I don't know how you're supposed to kill him, honestly. Other than my little cheap tactic, I have never come close to killing him without cheaping, using the cheap tricks. So maybe you guys know some magic tricks to kill Dark Cloud. I definitely do not. So let's go get my Dark Souls quick, and then we will check out the next boss, I think. Oops, didn't mean to use that Fire Soul Potion. There are a couple potions I can take to make the bosses a little bit easier. I don't have a whole lot of the right potions though. Like, how many, where are they? Like, for instance, Fire Soul Potions are an extra 10% melee damage, which is handy, but I only have a few, and Battlefront Potions, also really nice buffs. They make it much easier, but I only have 3 of them, so I don't really feel like using very many. Oops, that's not where I meant to put that. Wait a second. Oh, the watery egg, right. No, I was thinking, is that like another boss item that I don't know about? No big deal. Alright, so we'll put those potions in there. I think I'm going to put my currently doing negative damage. Does that heal enemies? I'll put that away with magic stuff over here. I definitely want to play with some magic items later, but for now, I don't know. I'm looking for stuff that's not a material. Vilethorn is not a material. I keep putting it in the wrong slot. And then I'll just replace them. Anything that is a material, like Star Fury, I'd like to craft some of these later on just to see what they do, just for interest's sake, really. Just like that, you know what I mean. Okay, so let's go put the mirror away, and we'll figure out how to craft the next one. I think it was Flames of the Abyss that I needed, and I spent some time getting a fair number off camera, so you didn't have to watch me fight in the jungle over and over again. Yeah, let's move that around. Destruction element. I am going to make one of these sniper rifles one of these days. I could make the sniper rifle. I could actually go all the way to the anti-mat rifle right now if I wanted. And just for interest's sake, how much damage does that actually do? Oh, that's a lot of damage! I mean, it's really slow. 2.5 seconds between shot. Piercing high velocity rounds. Use musket balls. I wonder if you can use other things beside musket balls. Interesting. I am gonna, whether I make them legitimately or not, I will show off a bunch of those items once I've sort of finished the game. I might just cheat in some of them just to show them off quicker, or at least cheat something in the crafting recipes. But yeah, I am going to show that stuff off a little bit more later on. It just seems like I ended up playing as a melee spear knight. Seems to work good for me. No, I need that. So we're going to make the Ghost Wyvern next. Hopefully that helps me figure out how to summon Chaos. And at some point I'm going to have to figure out how to get more Red Titanite. It seems to be really slow to get, so that stuff sucks. So all I need is Red Titanite. No, what did I say? Sorry, my memory is fading me. Flames of the Abyss. Yeah, like you see, I got 53. Is that it? And the old... Right. So I do have that. So we're not going to be able to fight the old Wyvern Mage anymore, but I don't think we need to. We do have a gem box that he dropped. So I'm wondering maybe if we get the gold hairpin from the upgrade version. And that will let us cast magic for basically free. There's some pretty cool accessories for magic. I'm really excited about doing that later on. I mean, I like my melee accessories, but I mean, this thing's kind of lame. And the shield, well, I don't know. It's kind of required for status immunity, but I don't know. I don't like moving slower. So, right, gotta put that here. I always forget that. And Wings of the Ghost Wyvern. So, what do we say here? The Wyvern Mage, once killed at your hands, has only grown more powerful since being transformed into his undead shadow from when he escaped the abyss. I wonder if you're supposed to fight him the same spot you fought the Ghost Wyvern the first time. I'm just going to fight him at the bridge, just to save time. I don't really feel like it's worth going all the way back to the mountain just to fight one boss. It seems like a lot of hassle for no good reason. It's not like this area is easier to fight a boss on. It's just open terrain where you can fly around a bit. It's no big deal. Okay, what I will do is put my teleporter here. And I'm glad the teleporter's working, because sometimes it stops. And let's do it! Retry at night. Okay. I guess that makes sense. He's undead or something. Alright, try again. There we go. You think death is the end. You haven't begun to understand my powers, Blue. Wyvern Mage Shadow has awoken. Alright. Got my buffs, got my proper accessories. We're up to 983 melee damage. Alright, we're gonna... I think I'm gonna try to kill the Wyvern first. Well, let's see. 760,000? Are you kidding me? I mean... Why do things have to have almost 1,000,000 HP? I mean, I'm glad I've got a spear that does a lot of damage, but 760,000. I'm gonna be hitting this guy for half an hour. Well, maybe not bad. He's already down about a quarter. Come back here, Wyvern. You must die so I can focus on the little guy. Don't get in front of him. Oh, that's not very smart. I have a feeling my immunity to status debuffs is saving me a lot of trouble. Gotta remember that in this mod, Wyverns kind of have a hitbox kind of below where they normally are. Yeah. So you gotta be a little bit more careful than sometimes. 6 seconds and then I'll start fighting again. We'll just get healed up a little bit. Well, I got the Ghost Wyvern about halfway dead, so it's actually coming along a little bit faster than I was expecting. I mean, I'm not going to worry about him. He's got another 200,000. And he's very small. It's hard to hit small targets with your spear. Melee definitely has a harder time with really small monsters, I think, than magic. Because magic tends to have very large sort of hitboxes, if you know what I mean. Or like spells, like even Ice 4 and Bolt 4, well, Bolt 4 especially. You know how huge that spell is? Like it hits half the screen. So it doesn't matter if the enemy is really tiny, you'll hit them anyway. But with your spear, well, it's just a small spear. Well, this is actually going easier than I was expecting. I guess I am correctly equipped for this kind of fight now. This guy is less hard than Dark Claw. Alright, I will take your souls. Okay, now for you. What can you do? Can you do anything? Just stand there and die? Maybe I should have killed this guy first. Is this all you do? Just gonna stand there and let me kill you? I'm kind of expecting some Bolt 4 at some point, but so far, this guy is really, really weak. Just want to hold on to something. Now that he's on the ground, this is much easier. You know, I'll just tank it. You only do 1 damage with those things. It's really not a big deal. I bet you if I didn't have status immunity, this would be way worse. I bet you. If I ever took off my shield, I bet you this would be really rude. Because those things don't do any damage, I bet you they confuse you or do something nasty. So having a good shield is good for this boss. Maybe I should fight him again afterwards and take my shield off just to see. Because, I mean, it takes a little while to kill him, sure, but he's not hard. Yeah. Well, that boss fight was a little underwhelming, I gotta say. maybe it was just my gear, but yeah, that was pretty easy. So we got a fancy ring, Angry Ring of Power, plus 50% critical chance. Cast Darkness and Battle Potion upon wearer. So you get some bad things, but you do get, well, I would get almost a guaranteed critical hit every attack right now. I mean, that's kind of good. Guaranteed crit, basically. 90, should be 90%. Yeah, 90%. So it's darker, I guess. Darkness. And what was the other bad effect? Battle Potion. Right, so there'll be extra spawn rate. That's not a big deal. I'm going to do a critical hit every hit. That's pretty good. Yeah, basically every hit's going to do 2,000 damage now. I can handle it. Anyway, Soul of the Ghost Wyvern, what do we need that for? Mazmune. Alright, there you go, guys. I can finally craft Mazmune. That seems to be the main thing. So, yeah, maybe I'll fight him again later on, but for now, that wasn't too hard. That was, I should have fought that one much earlier, given how easy that was compared to the other fights. So let's go pick up, what did I need? I needed 3 Guardian Souls, 10 Blue Titanite, and the Muramasa. I should have enough for that. 1, 2, 3. And 3 Guardian Souls, 10 Blue Titanite. I still don't have the ability to make Dragoon Armor level 2, so we're still not fully pimped out yet. But one of these days. One of these days. Alright, Mazmune, you guys have been asking for it. People have been talking to me to build this thing for probably 20 episodes or so by now, maybe even longer. So here it is, finally. The fancy, fancy sword. This is a lot of my Dark Souls, guys. 250,000. That's half my Dark Souls. It's gonna take up a lot. Alright, anyway, Mazmune. There you go. It's not that good. 370 damage? It's like third the damage my spear does. Well, it's pretty fast. Oh, it shoots little spray attack too, I guess. Definitely a melee one. So how much damage does the little water do? The little ranged. Come on, where's somebody to kill? Where's something to kill when I need it? I'm interested if that does full damage or not. But when we're fighting things that have, see, 674. Yeah, that was a critical hit at normal full damage, I think. When we're fighting enemies with, like, going on millions of HP now, I need to be doing, like, thousands of damage every hit. I mean, sure, those things are really easy to kill. That's no big deal. Where's all the enemies? Okay, let's turn on Battle Potion. That's actually kind of handy in a way, because sometimes you want more enemies to spawn. I mean, the darkness, I actually probably won't wear this ring just because it messes with YouTube. Like, it'll be too dark most of the time. Well, I mean, this is pretty good. It's not bad. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say if that's going to do more damage than my spear. The auto swing is nice. I'll definitely admit that. And you can swing it walking backwards. That's really important too. If you're going to have a weapon for boss fights, you have to be able to swing backwards. I mean, it'll do about 700 damage per hit right now with my current setup. I don't know how it'll do against, like, hard mode. Where's this thing? Let's try that. Let's try to get, I want, like, actual difficult enemies, not just stuff that I can kill in one hit. There you go. This is one. So that's how long it takes to kill a Basilisk Hunter. And normally if you're not behind a wall, they hurt you a lot. And Dark Knights, I mean, that's pretty good. I guess it's not bad. I do kind of like my spear, but I don't know. It does have that little ranged. The ranged is a little bit slower maybe, like it doesn't shoot it super often compared to how fast the sword swings. I don't know, it's not bad. I'll take it. I'll keep it. I won't throw it away, I promise. In fact, I may even keep it equipped, just to be nice. Let's get that. Also, I don't really want a Blood Moon anymore. Oh, come on. Always throwing stuff around. Okay, I don't really want a blood moon. Alright, so that covers that. I'll actually keep it with me. Why not? Throw some of the stuff. Well, I should keep... Nah, I've got lots of white titanite. Doesn't matter. I'll keep the blue, though. So, I actually got quite a lot of accessories I've just been carrying around with me. Soul of the Ghost Wyvern. Let's go put it away. I mean... I still think that will do more damage than the Mazmune, to be honest. It's not bad. I just don't think it can quite compete with the spear. It's a pretty epic spear. You gotta be honest, guys. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 bosses. The problem is the next one is either red titanite, which is going to be a pain for me to go farm, or specifically topaz. And I don't know where I get topaz, honestly. I've got everything else. Well, I'm sorry if it's cheating, but I'm just gonna spawn in some topaz because I don't know where you're supposed to find it. There's probably a chest somewhere in the world that has just tons of topaz in it. But I actually looked through all my chests off camera just to see, and it was not there. So it'll be in a material. Probably won't be too far down because it's like a vanilla material. Where's the gems? Or topaz? There we go. 99, 99, 99, and 3. Yeah, there must be a chest with that somewhere. But don't ask me, I don't know. I can't imagine there's anywhere on the map that I haven't managed to explore once before. I mean, I guess there's perhaps some sky islands around somewhere that I don't know about, that I haven't flown everywhere yet, but it's a huge map. Like, it'll take a long time. Oh, I'm missing something, aren't I? What am I missing? Oh, it's right there. There. No, now what? What's this? Purging stone. And there is an upgrade to the laser too. It's ridiculous. Craft at Dark Souls, Soul of Atreides, Cursed Souls, Dying Wind Shards, 300 topaz. Isn't that what I got? That's 99, 298, no, 198, 297, 297, and then 300. That should be 300. I got 100 Dying Wind Shards. 100 Dying Wind Shards. I got more than 35 Cursed Souls. I got Dark Souls, and I got Soul of Atreides, right? Where is it? I wonder if this recipe is broken. Oh, there it is. I'm just dumb. Never mind me. There it is. Okay. Let's go fight that boss. See how it goes. Let's go fight. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. One more boss fight for today's episode. I know we're just kind of rushing through bosses now, but unless you really want to see me farm for rare items, I don't know. There's not much else to do. I don't think there's anywhere on this map that I haven't explored yet, so. Chaos. How hard has Tim made you for this mod? That is the question. You're too far away. I wonder if there's like an arena I'm supposed to be in or something. Seems like he's coming anyway. Alright, so what have you got? 80,000 HP. See, there's most definitely an order to these bosses. I think the Blight is one of the harder ones just by number of HP. And then the Wyvern Mage is like even more than that. And Dark Cloud is just hard to kill. This guy only has 80,000 now. He'll probably cure himself up to full, but still, that only makes him 160,000. Come down low so I can hit you. Alright, so what I'm looking for is if he casts Flare or something. Flare is very bad. I remember Flare from Omnir's mod. But he's almost half dead, 3/4 dead. Okay, I'm just gonna kill him. There you go. Full heal? No, not just half heal. Come on, Chaos. I knew you were going to heal yourself. Chaos always has Cure 4. Always. Alright, he's got meteors, he's got earthquakes. He's still dead. Kinda too easy again. This is weird. It's like some of these bosses are really, really hard, and some are just, well, like that. I betcha it's this shield. If I didn't have debuff immunity, I bet this would be way worse. Power new armor. That sounds cool. I guess I have to kill him a couple times to get all of it, maybe. What else did I get? Guardian Soul. Soul of Chaos. Needed to craft the super summon item. Yay. I think the Scroll of Gwyn, I do remember there being a platform for that up in the top left. I think. Some boss, there is an item up there. So you need it for the anti-mat. Oh, that's what you need it for. So a couple guns. Maybe I should try to make a quadro cannon. I don't know how. I'd have to spend some time looking for it. Okay, let's try that without the super shield. Just in case that was what was making it easy. I will equip instead the... Well, Philosopher's Stone's not bad, so that'll do. Oh, I actually got the full power of new armor. Never mind. I don't need to fight him again. So this is a set bonus crit. Heals 1/5 chance of healing 1/4 the amount of damage dealt. Weird. Power new armor. It's not bad. It's got lots of boosts. Looks like it's probably kind of equivalent to the Dragoon armor in a way. Much less defense though, I think. 28 instead of 68. Yeah, much less defense for sure. I wonder if this is like the ultimate black belt armor, just upgraded all the way to the max or something. Interesting. Anyway, what I wanted to try was that fight again without the shield, just to see if it's the shield that's really saving me. I'm just curious, is the shield really the main thing that's saving my life, or are these guys just not that hard? You know, I don't see any major debuffs. He definitely does more damage without me having... Oh, and I don't have his Suna now. That's a problem, actually. I can't actually get rid of those right now at all because I don't have his Suna. So that's a dumb idea. I can't really fight like that. Crafting a Suna was very smart. Well, now I'm gonna die. Where's my, why can't I take... Oh, heal potion. There it is. So the shield certainly makes it easier. Let's be honest. If I had a Suna, I might be able to kill him without it. But once you get all those debuffs on, you're kind of doomed. You can't heal. You can't regen. Bad news. Your armor's low. All that stuff. Just giving it a sec for my my potions to wear off. My healing sickness to wear off. Although I might be able to kill him right now if I'm just a little bit careful. Getcha! Gotcha again. Oh, I got a bow! I got a different drop that time, guys. So that time I got the Nimble Elfin Bow. Cool. I don't know how many of these bosses have random drops like that. Like, could be all of them for all I know. That you have to kill multiple times. So, if I were to take the shield off, how awesome is that bow? 195 damage. It's not that great. I've seen better. I've definitely seen better bows. But cool, at least I'm happy I got a couple sort of seemingly rare drops. Wonder how much I can sell this power armor for too, by the way. That's also fun to know how much money you can make. Hey there, brother. How much will you give it? 10 silver. Aww. Cheapskate. Anyway, that covers Chaos. And I guess that should wrap this episode up. I'll clean my inventory up a little bit, I suppose. And next time, hopefully I'll have 6 more red Titanite. Unfortunately, it is a real slow process gathering up red Titanite. Definitely the worst one to get of all the items so far. So it might take me a while, so there might be a break between episodes for a little bit while I find stuff. Feel free to let me know if I cheated horribly by adding those topazes. Now, I don't know if there's like a specific area for that. Actually, one thing I'd like to do, I'm going to try to find the... I wish I had my mini-map. I'm going to find that area on the top left once more and read that sign, and I'll end the episode up there. So I'll see you guys over there in a minute. Top left, you remember, by the fancy meteors. Alright, so I found the little island and I found the sign. So yeah, Gwyn, Lord of Cinder, I believe will be the final boss. And we needed one of everything basically, and I don't have one item yet. There should be one thing I don't have yet. I don't actually have anything to show it, but I did make a teleporter here, so I don't mind going back. I haven't really shown you this too much yet, but every time you put one of these in, there's been this Lost Scroll of Gwyn. So I think I will fight that in the correct area. Soul of Blight, Soul of Chaos, Ghost Wyvern, Soul of Artorias, and then this one that I don't have yet. That's the one I need the red Titanite for. So one more boss, and then we can go to final boss of the super hard mode, I believe. That's what's supposed to get rid of the abyss. Now I also seem to remember, I thought Tim said something about there being like a switch up here or something. Or every now and then someone tells me there's a secret on one of my episodes, and I promise to go back and check it out later, and then I forget. Abyss Walkers. They're kind of annoying, but as long as you can get some good spearing on them. The spear is just so good. It is super good. But yeah, it's possible there's like a little switch somewhere on this island that I don't know about. That would be awkward. But yeah, I think this is where we'll fight Gwyn at the very least. Oh yeah, that shadow chest. Yeah, I think we did explore this place pretty well. So this is like a hidden sky island. I don't know how many sky islands there are. There certainly could be more. Maybe that's where I was supposed to fight Chaos, like somewhere like that. But the only reason I ever found this one was just a lucky guess jumping off those meteors. And it just happened to take me right here. Oh yeah, there's a shadow chest there. I got that one. Wow, I'm such a good explorer. How did I ever do this before I had like infinite flight? You know. Can you remember when I was playing this game when I started off, back when you had to walk everywhere and you couldn't jump very good? Everyone called you names. No. Anyway, I think that's it for today's episode. It might be a little bit before I find enough red Titanite, and then next time we will we'll fight whatever that next guy is. Maybe we'll have a double boss episode or something. Alright folks, thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and have a great day.